Hey, I have a new office chair. It's my first real chair I've had in, gosh, 5 years. I've been working out of Airbnbs and apartments and pretty much just using whatever they had there. So this is very nice, but that's not what this video is about. It was just a way of drawing you in a little different way than just, hello, my name is Kayla and I'm gonna talk about personal branding today, which is actually what we're gonna talk about because it's part of my brand to begin to talk more with midlife achievers about their personal brand and what does that really look like. Because there's some drama online, of course, around this term, this buzzword of personal branding. So I want to take that apart a little bit and let you know that I'm not talking about the ego trip. I mean, it can be an ego trip. It can feel icky and gross, and those are some of the things that are said online, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a grown-up approach to personal branding as a business decision, as something that is an objective business decision that you are creating a strategy around to help and influence a group of people that you want to help. That's what a personal brand in a business context is. So it's not icky, it's not gross. It is a dance though. That's something I'm starting to talk more about is personal branding in this context. It is a dance. And so what's dancing? It's a dance of your ego with the ego of your audience. And it also requires the maturity or some expert help or a combination of the two to stand outside of both of those and be able to create a strategy and manage what that dance looks like. So a practical example of that is, we all have an infinite number of experiences in our life, pretty much. Not infinite, but lots of experiences in our life. And you want to start to be really strategic about which ones you draw your stories from and how do you know which ones you should be choosing? Well, it's the ones that you feel like will resonate the most with your audience. And then you also draw stories from other areas and other people's experiences and start to bring those to your audience as well. So the reason why it's a dance though is that requires that you get to know your audience really, really, really well. Really well. And that's the part of personal branding that's not an ego trip, because that requires you stepping outside of yourself and thinking about yourself and putting yourself in their shoes, hanging out where they are, listening to them, getting their language and their words around that pain point that you want to help them with. All of that is very not me focused. And that's the part that I want to start to talk more about, because sometimes I think that personal branding is getting a bad rap online because it does have potential to be kind of a next level stage of personal growth, especially in midlife when we're reevaluating a lot of things anyway. So it is an opportunity to not only look not critically, but deeply not in terms of our inner critic, but I mean in a evaluating way at ourselves inside, but then also stepping outside of that at a really big level to get to know the people out there that you truly want to help. So that's what personal branding is in a business decision and as a business decision. And that's what I'll be talking quite a bit more about too. I would love your feedback, of course, because kind of meta here, your feedback will help inform my brand development because my brand is dancing with yours now. All right, thanks so much. And I will be doing more. Thanks so much. Okay, thanks so much. Let me know if you have any questions.